stolen ashtrays and stuff from that holiday. But I don't have the watering can. I wish I did now. Matt has asked, when is Vlarch? We were talking about like Vlogtober and Vlogmas and stuff, and he started talking about Vlarch, which would be vlogging in March, but sounds like vomiting. I think that's what I think it sounds like Vlarch. But yeah, it could be like one of 100 things, and none of them sound nice. So yeah, Vlarch is not a thing. Vlarch should never be a thing.
Hey everyone. This is technically March 2nd. Well, no, not technically, it is March 2nd. And this is day one of Vlarch. Because, in typical Matt fashion, things don't work out the way they seem. Because all the footage, I shot quite a bit of footage yesterday, and it was ready to go. And then when I went to import the files from this camera onto my computer, the SD card got corrupted, and it all went weird. Probably like 80% of them disappeared, and what was remaining turned into photos, but they kept their size. So I had like a 60 meg JPEG file of just a tree. There's a lot of travelling montages. We'll go over it today. I'm busy again today though. You didn't really miss out on much though yesterday, I suppose. I went to uni. There was some travelling montages, so you'll get to those. I poured out my emotions. It was a good thing that didn't come out then, because the last thing I want is my emotions out in the public. And yeah, and then I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn a little too, and I did some drawing. But today, I'm going to go get my haircut. I'm going to go to uni again for a production meeting. Come back, probably play some more Horizon Zero Dawn. Do some more drawing, so you ain't really missing out on much, are you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't look at me with those eyes! Don't look at me! This one gonna snap off. So last time I did this, the whole thing snapped off, and I was like, my god, I'm a god. I'm like, we could be gods. And Jake turns for a second and was like, angry gods. I'm like, ha, that's funny. I will do some more arty, filmy shots as we go along. As the month, can't touch that stuff. Yeah, I can talk about that. So, while I'm preparing breakfast, I can talk about Lent. So, what is Lent? Lent is basically, you decide to give up something for 40 days, basically between Pancake Day in the UK, which sounds ridiculous, but it's a thing, and Easter, which of course is not as ridiculous, because it is a thing. You can give up whatever you want, so it could be like, I'm going to give up, like, alcohol, or I'm going to give up, winking was one I saw, and I was like, okay, I'm going to you're the boss, whatever you want to say. I mean, winking is the less difficult of the two, but still. So, I like to try and use it as a time, hang on. Let me just rest it against that there. Wait. There we go, cool. So, I like to try and use it as time to get healthy and, you know, diet a bit. So, I am basically giving up pretty much anything that could be deemed as unhealthy, I suppose, which probably isn't the healthiest thing to do, but hey, to every silver lining there's a cloud. No, it's windy. Oh dear, did not count for a windy day. Wait. Cool. Okay. So I just started to vlog, and as I was vlogging, I was just talking about the weather. Basically, a little windy, but when the sun comes through, it's real nice. A woman was jogging down the road. She spotted me pull out the camera, and she crossed the road. Welcome to Vlarch, people. Fliggity, fliggity, Vlarch, friggity, Vlarch, Vlarch, friggity, Vlarch. I forgot that One Piece comes out today, so I'm going to review that next. And then, yeah, let's go. This will be fun. Now it's time for another travelling montage. which doesn't mean much to you, but it means more to me. Because you'll see. I'll explain the travelling montages in the future. Also, get used to me wearing headphones. I wear headphones a lot. Maybe we'll talk about podcasts and other things I do while travelling later on in the video. Ooh, or maybe in a video. We'll see. Travelling montage. Alright, listen. People don't care that much, Matt, about these travel montages, but they're going to get used to them. So, this is probably the last bit of vlogging I do before I get to the hairdressers. So, first of all, I'm going to flip it round and I'm going to walk up to this thing. I hope that's not too close. Is that better? I hope so. Apologies. I'm not very good at this thing. So, over there. See that little dead end there? We're going to have a little talk about that. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe probably the day after. Well, basically when I get time to talk about it. Yeah, probably in 2 days' time. So let's create some mystery and intrigue. What has Matt got to say about that little thing there? Cool. Oh, what could it be? Could it be good? Could it be bad? I'll let you figure that out. So then, like I said, this will be the last time before I finish vlogging, and then so I'm gonna go get my hair cut now, and I'm gonna do like a bad fade or a cut to yeah, cause the hair thing, yeah. Right, I'm gonna go get my hair cut and I'm gonna do a bad fade. Don't look at me. I'm so fancy. I'm so handsome. I've gone from a 3 to a 3.5. Whoa! Nice. Look, loud noise ears stopped. So I'm way to uni. Try montage. Okay, so just finished my production meeting at uni. It wasn't really a production meeting though, because half the people didn't show up because people were ill. My art producer was ill. Some people were like, in that case, I'm not coming. So I was literally there for about 20 minutes just to hand over some info. So our production meeting moved to Monday now. So the plan is to go home, review One Piece finally, because that was it's good. And yeah, and then chill, get on with some work. The Horizon Zero Dawn, do some drawing. Good to go. Yeah. Okay, so my card got formatted, which was nice. Not the one I used before. This one that I'm using right now I got corrupted, so I formatted it. So it's okay, it's just all the data's gone on it. So what I filmed today on here has gone. So, here's what you missed. This came today. What is this doing here? It's not out until tomorrow. And I thought I'd be clever about it, but then my colleague...
2 hours later.
Someone I know has already got the Switch. And he very blatantly bragged to me like he does. Which I don't blame him for, because, my god, he's got the right to. But yeah. But it won't work on my Switch. I don't get it. Here, I'll show you. Give me a sec. So first of all, that's a Switch game card size. I was like, ho hum, let's get on with it. So I'm going to put it in my Switch. Give me a sec. Did for taking account the tripod. There. It won't turn on, so I'll turn on the power. Ah, that might be the problem. There's a game in it already. Wait. It's not plugged in. Okay then. So, let's end off Vlarch with drawing. So, I like to draw. I've been practicing for the past few years because I want to get better and better at it. And at this point in time, and by the past few years I mean I started... So last year I was doing 2 drawings. Last year I was doing 2 drawings a day. The year before I was doing 1 drawing a day. This year I'm still doing 2 drawings a day. And it's just because of how busy uni is at the moment. But I'm hoping to either bump that up to 3 or get more into graphic tablets and drawing online. But most of my drawing is pen and paper. But I will show you what I've done today. So, if you give me a second. So, the first thing I drew was, because they announced DuckTales. They've announced DuckTales. I never watched the original DuckTales. But I really like the designs of the characters and... You know, there's just... I think I'm interested because there's such a big fan base for it and everyone's like, oh my god, it's so amazing. But I've never seen the original DuckTales. But I like the designs of the new characters and of course the cast, like David Tennant as Scrooge McDuck's a great choice. So, I did a bits of a drawing of Scrooge McDuck. So, let me get a side by side. Wait, there we go. There we go, cool. So, that's basically the design. I took a screenshot of it from the new trailer that came out because it was pretty cool. I like the designs and of course, like I said, the voice actors. You also got Arbed from Community being in there too. And the second one I chose to draw was All Might from My Hero Academia. Now, I wish I could say, like, I've been reading My Hero Academia for a while. It's really good. But the main reason I like All Might so much is because, well, he's just a typical villain, not villain. He's a typical hero, but in a good way as well. And to be honest, it's the fights he's in. He's in some really good fights. That's still Scrooge McDuck. I'm kind of okay with this how drawing came out, but that fight against Nomu in the anime, and then of course, if you're a manga reader, then you might know what's happened. Well, I imagine you know what's happened, because that fight that happens with him is incredible. That's probably my favourite moment of the series so far. But yeah. Like, the shading, I think was... The thing is with All Might, he's a kind of difficult character to draw. Just because of the shading... Hang on, I'm going to turn down the light on my screen a bit. Oh, maybe not that much. Give me a sec. There you go. The thing is with All Might, he's a kind of difficult character to draw. In the sense of... Like, I say I've been drawing for the past few years, but I'm still not there yet. So, things that annoy me with my own drawing skills is... how I can't do it fully to the page. It's always kind of like a zoomed in perspective of it, which I don't like, because I want to draw the whole thing, not just that thing. And also the shading of it, like, shading and lighting, I get the aspects of it. I think it's just difficult in my mind to break it down into the different things. So like, I want to go, okay, so if we put some light there, how's it going to look? I need to, it's especially once I finish uni, I'm really going to work on that kind of stuff. Because I just want to get good at drawing, because I like drawing and it's fun. And if I have the skill, I can be like, hey, I'm just going to whip up this. Oh, look at that, it's an awesome drawing. Isn't that so amazing? Yeah, so they're my drawings for the day. And I think this is where we'll end Vlarch. So, day 1 of Vlarch is not Vlarch entirely. We'll see how we get on with Vlarch. But day 1 of Vlarch has been interesting, for me at least, getting used to what vlogging is and how to cope with it. Mainly because it's weird trying just pulling out a camera in general, just be like, hey, I'm going to talk to you. Because normally when I talk to a camera, I've got something to talk about. So like my reviews of anime and manga and stuff. You know, that's the kind of time I have something to talk about. Or when I record YouTube videos in general, which are gameplay videos, so I'll be like, I'll focus on the game and I'll talk about that. And I might talk about some stuff in general, and they tend to be, but you know, yeah. But talking, just pulling out a camera and having to talk to it is a different thing altogether, is what I'm learning. because I'm saying this is what I'm doing for my day, and then it's just trying to make that entertaining. Like, I understand it hasn't been that entertaining to watch. I apologise. I tried to make it my best. But, well, I don't want to say that because otherwise you'll go, wait, he's right, it isn't entertaining, and then it'll go into this thing. But, you know, I suppose it's not an easy time for me at the moment. I got a lot going on, and I'll try my best to keep Vlarch going. Cool. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for the next Vlarch. Cool. Thanks, guys.